Hi, I'm selling a 2008 FJ Cruiser, four-wheel drive. I'll just kind of try and give you guys a tour. It shines up pretty good. It does have a lot of scratches on the clear coat from where the off-road trail's at where I lived. It was pretty tight. Can't really see it with a heavy coat of wax, but when you get up close you'll see a lot of scratches on the clear coat. But as you can see from this side, I've got the Bushwhacker fender flares. I've got the Mad Dog off-road body panels. They're aluminum. They're a permanent fixture bolted on. I've got the All Pro sliders. I've also got the Dick Seppa crushers. Got about 50% tread left on them. I got the American Racing ATX rims, black rims. Underneath I've got the, of course, a Rough Country 6-inch lift. I've got the All Pro off-road upper control arms. I've got the Radflow coilover springs in the front with a 700-pound spring in the back. It's got the Rough Country springs and shocks. Of course, in the front I've got the Warn winch along with a Warn power plant dual force. The winch and the bumper are probably only about 6 months old. This is the power plant winch, so it does have the compressor on it. Works really well. I use it to air up my tires and stuff when I air down. Going around to the other side, I'll show you under here. Underneath, of course, I've got the Rough Country lift, but I've got the skid plates basically from front to rear. These are all aluminum and they're made from Ricochet Off-Road from out in Utah. And again, I pretty much got skids all the way underneath except for the transmission skid. Mirrors, door handles blacked out. I did that myself. So not a bad job, but not a professional job. Let's see. Interior, it's your typical interior. Nothing fancy. I've always kept it pretty clean. Armor all. Again, I've got the A-track, as you can see. I've also got a ARB front locker, and then of course I got the factory rear locker. I've also had it re-geared, so it does have 488 gears, Yukon gears, front and rear. So it's been re-geared. And let's see, in the in the back I've got the All Pro bumper. Very nice bumper, looks well, and I got the little tow hitch on the back as well, 1-inch receiver hitch. Got the full-size spare, which is on older tires, so it's worn, but it is just a spare. Pretty clean underneath, typical FJ. Along with the bumper, I do have the Warn aux tank, 2.5 gallon aux tank mounted under here, so you can run the air tools. I use my impact gun all the time. I've got it plumbed running all the way to the front of the vehicle. So lots of modifications. Show you the back. And here, of course, is where I put the actual gauge to the aux tank. And of course, if you're familiar with the FJ, you got your typical storage compartments here. Got my fire extinguisher. Again, pretty clean on the inside. On the outside, again, do have a lot of scratches in the clear coat, but again, when it's waxed you really can't tell. I do have the TRD exhaust all the way. Also, I've got the TRD cold air intake. Let's see if I can try and... It's hard to see with the camera, the clear coat scratches. Only body damage I have is I have a small dent on the roof in the white, and you really can't... I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the camera. It's pretty small. You can only see it if you look at it from an angle, but it's the only body damage other than lots of scratches in the clear coat. So if you have any questions, send me a message, or if you want pictures, and I'll try and answer the questions as best I can. Thanks. One thing I forgot to mention, it does only have here's a better shot of the skid plates, but it's only got 28,000 miles on it, so it still has 1,000 miles left on the factory. I'm sorry, it's got 29,000 miles, so it's got 1,000 miles left with the factory warranty. Of course, you got your powertrain warranty by Toyota. I also forgot to mention I've got the All Pro lower control arms in the rear, which are super beefy. You can see them. So other than that, that's it.